Have you ever felt that life holds secrets just beyond your grasp, almost as if you're wandering blindfolded through existence? Imagine realizing that your confusion, struggles, and even feelings of being lost were deliberately planned, not by chance, but by profound cosmic design. It sounds controversial, perhaps even uncomfortable, yet Ra's teachings and the law of one reveal exactly that. We are intentionally born unaware of our spiritual past, creating a mysterious veil of forgetting. Ironically, this veil doesn't hinder our journey. Instead, it dramatically accelerates our soul's evolution and self-discovery process. Consider how strange it seems, being forced to forget our true identity just to rediscover it through trials, errors, and profound personal growth. At first glance, it may feel counterintuitive. After all, wouldn't remembering past lives make our journey easier? Surprisingly, the exact opposite is true. The veil heightens life's intensity, compelling us toward clearer spiritual choices and deeper consciousness expansion. Without this deliberate forgetting, we'd linger comfortably in spiritual stagnation, missing the powerful catalyst that life's challenges provide, never fully stepping into our potential for enlightenment. You might have often questioned life's hardships, asking, why must I face endless struggles just to find inner peace? The veil of forgetting addresses this very pain point, revealing that challenges aren't random cruelties. They're carefully planned opportunities for growth. It's precisely because you don't recall previous incarnations that each obstacle becomes meaningful, offering a fresh chance to choose compassion, unity, and service to others. Every hardship, heartbreak, or loss is a unique invitation to move toward higher intelligence and deeper spiritual alignment, rapidly accelerating your soul's progression. Here's the good news. Understanding the purpose of this veil offers immediate rewards. The moment you realize that forgetting was intentional, each life event becomes clearer, more purposeful, and infinitely more empowering. You start viewing setbacks not as punishments, but as signposts guiding you home towards spiritual harmony. With this awareness, you can actively participate in your evolution, using meditation, acts of kindness, and deeper self-reflection to consciously navigate through life's mysteries. Embracing the veil transforms confusion into clarity, allowing you to take charge of your spiritual destiny. Are you ready, then, to lift the veil, metaphorically speaking, and finally reclaim your forgotten power? Imagine discovering a life filled with purpose, insight, and profound connection, simply by understanding why this cosmic design exists. Today, you're not just learning a spiritual concept. You're receiving a key capable of unlocking unparalleled spiritual freedom. Together, we'll explore the hidden meaning behind our collective forgetting, unveiling truths that promise to transform your entire approach to existence. If you're brave enough to step through that door with me. Chapter 1. The Evolution of Lifespan and Spiritual Childhood. If someone told you humans once regularly lived between 700 and 900 years, you might laugh, thinking they're spinning a fairy tale. Yet, ancient texts, like the Bible mentioning mysterious figures such as Melchizedek, point precisely to that astonishing fact. Ra, in the teachings of the Law of One, confirms this reality, noting humans originally possessed lifespans of nearly a millennium. Imagine having centuries to develop spiritually, dive deep into your consciousness, and master the subtleties of serving others instead of merely surviving. Ra teaches that a third density being ideally lives around 1,000 years, which seems extraordinary compared to our modern lives. Why such a vast difference? It's about spiritual evolution. Longer lifespans naturally allow souls to transcend basic survival struggles and genuinely dedicate themselves to spiritual growth, increasing their vibrational harmony. Humans today, however, find themselves stuck in shorter lifespans, making profound spiritual progress challenging, since just as they're gaining wisdom, life inevitably comes to an end. Think about it this way. Humanity today is essentially stuck in spiritual childhood. Much like a child who barely learns to walk before being asked to run, we cycle through rapid reincarnations without sufficient time for meaningful consciousness expansion. Due to wars, conflicts, and planetary entropy, our average lifespan shrank dramatically, locking us into an endless loop of learning elementary spiritual lessons. It's akin to repeatedly reading the first chapter of a profound book, never quite moving beyond its opening pages. But here's the good news. As Earth moves towards greater planetary consciousness and vibrational alignment, lifespans are slowly beginning to lengthen once more. Recent scientific trends even point to human longevity increasing again, thanks to advancements in medicine, balanced lifestyles, and more emphasis on emotional and mental well-being. The more humanity collectively embraces service to others, kindness, empathy, and unity, the more we enhance our planetary frequency, opening doors to lifespans reminiscent of ancient times. Practically, anyone can contribute to this shift by engaging in daily meditation, acts of compassion, or even diving into spiritual literature, such as Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda, or The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. These actions, simple yet powerful, harmonize your personal vibration with Earth's increasing spiritual frequency. In doing so, you're helping humanity emerge from spiritual infancy into a brighter era of maturity. But to fully grasp the next stages of this evolution, you first need to understand the mysterious veil of forgetting, a fascinating concept we'll unravel next. Chapter 2. The Purpose of the Veil of Forgetting. Imagine living a life without any struggles, fully aware of all your previous reincarnations. Sounds heavenly, right? Interestingly enough, according to Ra and the Law of One, this exact scenario occurred before the introduction of something known as the veil of forgetting. Beings in third density once possessed clear memories of past lives, making spiritual evolution surprisingly stagnant. Without challenges or suffering as catalysts, there was minimal motivation to explore deeper spiritual truths or consciously polarize toward either service to others or service to self. Ra explains that, ironically, it was precisely because souls remembered everything that they rarely felt any drive to evolve spiritually. Life became predictable, devoid of meaningful lessons or challenges to overcome. Spiritual growth was slow, if it occurred at all. Consider it like playing a video game with unlimited lives and all the cheat codes already activated. Initially amusing, but eventually boring and unfulfilling. Souls lingered comfortably without expanding their consciousness, trapped in complacency rather than journeying towards enlightenment. Thus, the Logos introduced a game-changing concept, the veil of forgetting. This ingenious mechanism erased direct memory of past incarnations, prompting souls to consciously choose their paths anew with each lifetime. Suddenly, third density became a vibrant stage filled with compelling dramas, intense lessons, and profound soul progression. Beings now needed to genuinely discern between light and darkness, compassion and selfishness, each incarnation becoming an opportunity for authentic spiritual growth through polarity, choice, and consequence. With the veil in place, reincarnation cycles became shorter and more intense, allowing souls countless opportunities to choose their polarity consciously. Challenges and sufferings emerged as vital catalysts, facilitating accelerated spiritual evolution and higher vibrational harmony. Think of life's difficulties today. financial struggles, relationship heartbreaks, or existential crises, not as punishments, but rather as carefully placed stepping stones guiding you toward greater awareness, empathy, and enlightenment. Each hardship offers a powerful chance to reaffirm your commitment to service to others or service to self. Intriguingly, Ra reveals that before the veil, negative polarity barely existed, as all beings naturally recognize themselves as unified aspects of the Creator. It was precisely this lack of contrast that hindered significant spiritual advancement. Today, facing both the shadows and the light, we have the extraordinary chance to actively choose our polarity and consciously expand our consciousness, thus rapidly evolving our souls. Yet, to truly appreciate the unique complexity of this human experience, we must consider how even small physical details, like our very hands, have influenced our civilization's evolution. Chapter 3: The Opposable Thumb Experiment and its Impact on Civilization. Have you ever stopped to think about how something as seemingly trivial as your thumbs might have drastically shaped human destiny? Well, according to Ra and the Law of One, the Logos, the creative intelligence behind our sun, conducted various planetary experiments to guide soul progression. One of the most fascinating experiments was giving humans opposable thumbs, fundamentally altering our evolutionary trajectory. Unlike Venus, where beings evolved without thumbs, humanity gained extraordinary capabilities, from building intricate tools to creating complex societies. Ra points out that Venus enjoyed a peaceful evolution precisely because its beings didn't develop opposable thumbs and, consequently, never created handheld weapons. Without the physical capacity to easily wield weapons, war simply wasn't part of their reality, allowing Venusian beings to evolve harmoniously toward enlightenment and higher densities. Their spiritual evolution unfolded smoothly, free from the destructive cycles of warfare and planetary entropy that plagued other civilizations, such as our unfortunate neighbors on Mars, who faced near-total planetary devastation. Here on Earth, however, the story unfolded differently. With opposable thumbs, humans quickly discovered they could craft not just tools, but also weapons. Spears, swords, bows, and later guns and bombs all became extensions of human hands, dramatically escalating conflicts, enslavement, and violence. It's intriguing, and a bit ironic, to realize how our thumbs, originally meant to support our survival and creative ingenuity, unintentionally amplified humanity's darker impulses, significantly influencing our path toward greater polarity, whether toward service to self or service to others. Mars faced a strikingly similar scenario, according to Ra's teachings. Like Earth, Mars was gifted with beings capable of advanced tool-making, and, unfortunately, weapon-making followed close behind. Their civilization eventually descended into catastrophic warfare, leaving the planet nearly uninhabitable and forcing souls to reincarnate elsewhere, including Earth. Such planetary histories remind us of the profound responsibility that accompanies the gift of free will and the consequences of how we choose to wield it, both literally and figuratively. Reflecting on these experiments helps us appreciate that every evolutionary step comes with immense potential for both creation and destruction. Today, knowing our profound capabilities and equally profound mistakes, humanity stands at a crossroads. We can consciously choose to channel our ingenuity, creativity, and physical dexterity toward healing, connection, and spiritual evolution, instead of perpetuating cycles of war and suffering. Yet, to fully understand the lasting impact these choices have had on our evolution, especially our drastically shortened lifespans, we must explore how warfare directly impacted our journey toward enlightenment. Chapter 4: The role of war in lowering human lifespan. When you picture ancient civilizations, glorious kingdoms, or heroic legends, there's often a darker undercurrent beneath those epic tales: war. According to Ra and the Law of One, as humanity formed tribes and nations, conflicts intensified, and warfare became deeply ingrained in our social structures. The continuous cycles of violence, conquest, and enslavement significantly lowered Earth's planetary frequency, directly affecting human lifespan evolution. The higher our collective entropy, the chaos and disorder resulting from violence, the shorter our lifespans became. Imagine a world where lifespans plummeted from nearly a millennium down to a mere 30 years, as happened during Ra's visitation to ancient Egypt. With such brief lives, humans barely had time to mature spiritually or achieve meaningful enlightenment before death swiftly reclaimed them. It's like trying to plant a garden in a constant storm. Just as the seeds begin to sprout, they're quickly uprooted. This relentless cycle trapped souls in repetitive reincarnation loops, drastically slowing their spiritual progress and making profound consciousness expansion nearly impossible. Ra specifically mentions how, at the height of ancient Egyptian civilization, souls struggled due to these severely limited lifespans. With only a few decades available, beings scarcely had the chance to grasp deeper spiritual truths or commit to genuine service to others. Spiritual teachings became superficial, often lost or distorted over rapid generational turnovers. This stark contrast to earlier eras meant humanity largely remained in spiritual infancy, repeating basic lessons and failing to progress significantly toward higher intelligence or enlightenment. However, there's reason for cautious optimism. Today, modern trends suggest humanity is slowly emerging from this spiritual stagnation. Lifespans have gradually increased, aligning with Earth's rising vibrational frequency and diminishing planetary entropy. The global reduction in large-scale conflicts, combined with an increasing emphasis on spiritual growth, emotional healing, and community building, points to a future where humanity might regain longer, spiritually richer lifespans. Each conscious effort toward peace and understanding elevates not only personal, but planetary consciousness. On a practical level, anyone can help facilitate this planetary healing by consciously choosing peace and compassion in daily life. Small acts of kindness, meditation, resolving conflicts through empathy rather than aggression, and engaging in communities dedicated to service to others all contribute significantly. Yet, to fully grasp why such choices matter deeply for our soul progression, we must explore the importance of spiritual polarization, the decisive factor determining whether souls evolve toward light or darkness. Chapter 5. The Importance of Polarity in Spiritual Growth. Ra reveals something intriguing within the Law of One teachings, that spiritual growth hinges profoundly upon choosing polarity, either service to others or service to self. Without clear decisions, souls drift aimlessly through countless incarnations, repeating basic spiritual lessons without genuine advancement. Think about life as an ocean voyage. You must actively set your sails toward a clear destination, whether it be selfless compassion or personal power, rather than drifting wherever the waves might carry you. The veil of forgetting plays a crucial role here, adding complexity and intensity to this choice-making process. By obscuring memories of past lives, the veil compels souls to consciously rediscover who they truly are and what they truly value. Every challenging experience, heartbreak, betrayal, loss, becomes a catalyst, pushing individuals toward deeper self-awareness. Without the veil's pressure, humans would hardly feel motivated to grow spiritually. They'd remain comfortably neutral, stagnating in a gray zone lacking real polarity. Consider suffering as paradoxically necessary for spiritual evolution. While nobody enjoys pain, Ra emphasizes that pain offers powerful lessons, driving souls to accelerate their consciousness expansion and clarify their polarities. Imagine suffering as a sculptor's chisel, carefully shaping raw stone into a masterpiece. It removes layers of ignorance, ego, and fear, ultimately revealing the radiant inner self beneath. Thus, hardships become essential stepping stones toward enlightenment, as they guide souls to consciously choose compassion over resentment or unity over division. In daily life, understanding polarity helps individuals navigate their choices more effectively. Each decision made from compassion and empathy enhances one's positive polarity, aligning with service to others. Conversely, decisions made purely from selfishness or fear reinforce service to self, creating isolation and further challenges. Practical actions, such as volunteering, supporting community projects, practicing forgiveness, or even simple acts of daily kindness, actively strengthen one's positive polarity. These everyday choices incrementally raise not only personal, but planetary frequency. Yet, polarity isn't merely about personal growth. It's also about collective evolution. Ra emphasizes that our collective decisions significantly impact Earth's entire planetary consciousness. By consciously choosing positive polarization, we collectively uplift humanity, transitioning toward higher densities. Each individual choice matters immensely, weaving into the greater tapestry of human evolution. To fully appreciate where this journey leads, toward lifespans and experiences vastly superior to current human limitations, it's essential to explore the remarkable nature of fourth density evolution. Chapter 6. The Nature of Fourth Density Evolution. Imagine existing in a reality where lifespans average about 90,000 years, a staggering leap from today's fleeting existence. According to Ra and the Law of One teachings, this remarkable lifespan defines fourth density beings, whose experiences transcend earthly suffering and warfare. Fourth density, unlike our challenging third density, focuses heavily on profound spiritual growth through vibrational harmony, telepathy, and a collective consciousness that elevates the soul. Physical pain nearly vanishes, replaced by a state of constant spiritual awareness and interconnectedness. Ra emphasizes an intriguing difference in fourth density challenges compared to our earthly struggles. While we grapple daily with survival, relationships, and conflicts, fourth density beings face subtler dilemmas, such as briefly interrupting service to others merely to sustain their physical forms through eating. It sounds almost humorous when you consider our daily struggles. Their toughest decision might be momentarily pausing their altruistic endeavors. Yet, this beautifully highlights how their consciousness expansion transcends basic survival needs, fully immersing them in unity and compassion. Physical death itself transforms profoundly in fourth density. Rather than experiencing death through trauma or disease, beings simply experience what Ra calls a gentle weariness, signaling their soul's readiness to transition gracefully. Imagine death not as an abrupt and painful ending, but as a peaceful closure, much like quietly closing a beloved book after fully absorbing its wisdom. The serene end reflects their extraordinary spiritual evolution and understanding of reincarnation as a seamless, purposeful continuation of their eternal journey. This evolved state means fourth density beings no longer require war, suffering, or dramatic catalysts to propel their spiritual growth. Without needing violent or painful experiences to evolve, their lessons revolve entirely around deepening unity, unconditional love, and expanding consciousness collectively through nonverbal communication and telepathic connection. Life in fourth density emphasizes collective harmony, making the destructive behaviors common in third density, such as warfare and aggression, completely obsolete. This marks a pivotal stage in cosmic evolution, focusing purely on spiritual refinement. So, how can humans today apply this knowledge practically? Although we're not yet in fourth density, we can begin aligning ourselves with fourth density values through meditation, practicing empathy, fostering meaningful community connections, and consciously pursuing acts of service to others. Cultivating these habits not only elevates your personal vibration, but also actively contributes to Earth's planetary frequency shift toward fourth density. Understanding this incredible evolutionary path prepares us for humanity's future, raising essential questions about what awaits us as we transition toward a higher planetary consciousness. Chapter 7. The Future of Human Evolution. Imagine a world where lifespans steadily climb upward, reflecting a shift in Earth's collective consciousness. According to Ra and the Law of One, this isn't mere wishful thinking. It's humanity's natural trajectory as our planetary frequency rises. As we inch closer toward greater vibrational harmony, we're beginning to notice subtle yet promising signs. Longevity slowly increasing, conflicts gradually decreasing, and a collective hunger for spiritual growth emerging worldwide. This indicates we stand at the threshold of a profound evolutionary leap, ready to embrace our full spiritual potential. Yet, let's not forget, the third density, our current reality, remains the most challenging, intense stage of soul progression. With its short, often tumultuous reincarnation cycles, third density presents continuous tests and catalysts, compelling souls to choose clear polarities. It's like an intense spiritual boot camp designed specifically to strengthen souls quickly. Despite its difficulty, third density offers unmatched opportunities for rapid growth and consciousness expansion, a crucial stepping stone toward the peace and unity awaiting us in fourth density. Ra emphasizes that as Earth transitions fully into fourth density, our experiences of suffering and struggle will diminish significantly, replaced by deeper connections, clearer purpose, and greater collective harmony. Imagine communities built entirely around service to others, where empathy and compassion become the default. Humanity would transform from scattered individuals competing for survival into cohesive units, sharing telepathic bonds and higher intelligence. This profound shift will redefine civilization, reshaping our relationships, families, and societies around genuine spiritual unity and unconditional love. Practical steps you can take today to align yourself with this future include daily meditation, community volunteering, practicing kindness even in small interactions, and consciously choosing empathy in challenging situations. Books such as Eckhart Tolle's A New Earth, Paramahansananda's Autobiography of a Yogi, or Michael Newton's Journey of Souls offer invaluable guidance to support your spiritual growth. Each intentional action you take accelerates not only your personal journey, but contributes powerfully to Earth's collective evolution, preparing you for the luminous experiences of fourth density. As we stand at this evolutionary crossroads, your daily choices matter immensely. By embracing service to others, choosing peace over conflict, and consciously expanding your awareness, you're actively shaping humanity's destiny. The beautiful reality awaiting us, a civilization of unprecedented harmony, profound spiritual insight, and interconnectedness, is not just possible, but inevitable, guided by universal laws and cosmic evolution. Yet, to fully grasp this transformative future, we must explore deeply why we initially forgot our spiritual nature. unveiling the profound wisdom behind the veil of forgetting. Conclusion. Are you ready to break free from unconscious living? Now that you've uncovered the profound secrets behind the veil of forgetting, the question remains, what will you do with this powerful knowledge? Will you choose to consciously align your daily decisions with service to others, embracing life's challenges as catalysts designed for your highest spiritual evolution? Each moment offers a chance to step closer to the harmonious fourth density experience, enriching not just your personal life, but the collective future of humanity. It's your choice. Remain stuck in spiritual childhood, or courageously step into your destiny of enlightenment. So ask yourself honestly, are you ready to break free from unconscious living and truly claim your soul's highest potential? Imagine a life no longer driven by confusion and fear, but illuminated by clarity, purpose, and deep inner peace. You now understand precisely why life's struggles appear, to guide you toward greater wisdom, empathy, and consciousness expansion. Embrace these teachings, and you'll begin to transform every challenge into a stepping stone toward higher intelligence, vibrational harmony, and genuine fulfillment. Finally, if you're committed to experiencing this incredible transformation, I invite you to stay connected. Subscribe now to our channel and activate notifications so you'll never miss essential insights designed to accelerate your spiritual journey. Remember, the next step in your soul's evolution depends entirely on your willingness to engage consciously with these profound truths. Are you ready to lift the veil permanently and embrace your highest self? Your awakened life awaits. Take action today.